Set you free. Yeah. What would it be like to have a life where you just set yourself free anytime you wanted to? This is Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour. And we're talking about keeping our life moving forward when the world is pushing us back. Now, from the beginning of the show, we've talked about what it's like to not have a say in how your life turns out. And, you can either complain or create about your life and what you got to do and how you got to keep things in order. So it's all about being a master of change, recreating your life's direction, having a written plan, staying clear. And last but not least, and here we go into the wonderful tools of keeping your act together, or next to last, is your purpose statement. And I said to you, it's very difficult to make a difference if I'm coming from a place of being stressed out, angry, down in the dumps, and the old mental stand of life is hard and let's eat worms, roll over, and die, and why me, why do I have to grow? So no matter what your circumstances are, you have to be able to get past them. And one of the ways to do that is having a purpose statement, all right, journaling, doing, the trouble tree, prayer, and meditation to get around that. So despite having all these tools and really being clear about whether you're really playing full out or not, we still get stuck. So what's the one thing you have to learn to do? And that is to ask for help, all right? Look, if you could get to where you were going by yourself, you would be there already. If you could outthink your own head, guess what? You'd be happy all the time because most people will default to being happy if they're given a chance, all right? So asking for help, all right? I probably said this on the radio show hundreds of times right now. If there is something that you want and you don't have it, ask for it. And if you could get to where you were going by yourself, you would be there already. So meaning, look, if you're stopped down in the dumps, ask for help to keep from having to stay there, all right? If you have the don't wanna feeling going all the time, ask for help to get out of there. Whatever you need, ask for it, all right? Remember, only people who need help, all right? The only people who need help in the world are people that are doing something. So it's okay. You're not broken. You're not messed up. You don't have some disease somewhere, all right? If you're stopped mentally, it's because you're mentally using it. Okay, got it? All right, so now, where we are now is looking at how do we get straight with ourselves about life is going to try to stop you, and your job is to get around it. The tools are write it down, have a direction, be unstoppable, have a purpose, ask for help, put a team around you, get off your tokas, turn off the TV, quit reading the newspaper, move around. All right, get out and smell the fresh air and the blue sky and do the dance. So we can blame our getting off track on the current state of the economy if you choose to. We can blame our getting off track on having the flu or our family being totally sick and that's it. We're the nurse, we're the cook, we're the housekeeper, and by the way, we're the breadwinner. We can blame our getting off track by an unexpected work assignment, okay? We can blame our getting off track by a hard drive going down. We think, Jaron, you had a hard drive in the radio station go down today.
Absolutely.
And we're still on.
Absolutely.
Right
we
on.
Come through.
We can blame our getting off track on the weather. Wow. Like in Santa Barbara, what we've got in the last 12 inches of rain in the last 6 days, 7 days. We can blame our getting off track by not having enough of whatever. But the truth is that things will always occur which have the potential to get us off track or to stop us dead in our tracks. But our staying on course and not being able to be sidetracked is all about our ability to stand tall in the face of whatever comes our way. Yes, adjustments in how we get to where we want to go may have to be made, but the core of everything we do, all right, is to be an unstoppable mindset that says, this is who I am, this is what I want, and watch out, world, because here I come. Get it on. Remember, you can complain about life or you can create life. Which do you choose? I dare you. You've been listening to the Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290. Now, write down what you want. Get it on. All right? If you don't write it down, you can't get it. If you don't write it down, no one can hold you accountable. And if you think life is easy, it's not supposed to be. And if you're listening to this show and you're going, that sounds just like me, guess what? You're a powerful leader in your community. You're a powerful leader in your family. You can feel, you sense, you absolutely have a vision, And you can sense when you're stopped instead of just rolling over and feeling like this is normal. So you have to learn to fight back. Mostly you have to learn to arm wrestle with your own way of thinking. So ask for help, get on out there, choose what you want, and get it on. I'm Clay Nelson. This is the Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290 in Santa Barbara.
And she asked me, baby,